Welcome back to my channel. I've always wanted to try that. I haven't come up with my intro yet, so in Today with Thao, we're gonna talk about normalize having fewer friends, or even none at all. Back when I was in school, I went through a lot of friendships. Some faded away fast, some felt real. Every time my feeling got hurt, my idea of a perfect friendship got a little bit more blurry. I started having negative thoughts, not just all about other people, but about myself too. I was insecure and it had held me back from a lot of things. But now that I'm 25, I've come to the simple truth. I can do things on my own. And honestly, having fewer friends, or maybe none at all, it did not mean that you're a loser. It did not define your value or who you are. Social life and keeping relationship is not easy. And not everyone is naturally outgoing. Not everyone is meant to be friends with everyone they meet. Not every friendship was meant to be last forever. Sometimes the real problem is that you just haven't found your people yet. And that's okay. Why do we spend time thinking about people who don't care about us? Why do we sit around worrying about friendship that deep down you know it is not healthy for you? And I know it is not easy to stop being overthinking. But I'm not saying that we should ignore everyone either. We gotta take a step back and really think about our own value. Who do you want to become? How do you see yourself in the mirror? Our worth isn't about what people think. It's something that we created for ourselves. Every generation lives differently. Everyone has their own path. Remember, being alone isn't the same as being lonely. Have you ever scrolling through social media and seen a group of friends laughing together, having the best time of your life, and you suddenly thought, is there something wrong with me? I have been there, and I want to remind you that you don't need a big group to be happy. You don't need other people to feel happy. There was time when I was in high school, I hang out with this big group of friends, and by far, it seems like we're the best kind of friends, having fun, having the time of our life. But inside, I didn't actually feel happy. And I honestly feel like if I leave, no one will care. I was exhausted to pretend like I'm enjoying this. I realized that I'd rather be at home, watch a movie, listen to music, eat my favorite food, just enjoying myself. It's not that those people were bad. They didn't do anything wrong to me, directly to me. They just were my type of people, you know? I could not be fully myself around these people, and I wasn't feeling comfortable enough to express my true feelings or my opinion to them. I have forced myself to fit into the wrong group of friends. The more I grew up, the more I learned how powerful it is to be just on your own. When I'm alone, I actually listen to myself. I figure out what I want to achieve, who do I want to become, and then I go for it. I want to watch a movie, I watch it. I love being a fangirl, who cares? I didn't spend your money. This is my life. No one has the right to decide how I live it. When I was 18, I moved to Hanoi and lived on my own. I have very few friends, and there were moments I feel really, truly lonely. But instead of letting that keeping me down, I looked at it differently. I told myself, this is the beginning. This is where I start becoming who I want to be. And I actually enjoy my alone time. When I'm on my own, I picture the kind of life that I want. I built up my knowledge and my confidence. I do volunteer work, I get certificate, I make friends who share the same interests as me. And yeah, some days were hard, but I try my best. And with that, I live with no regret. Once I start truly accepting myself, everything changed. And slowly, I stopped worrying about how many friends I had. Now, I care more about what kind of people I let into my life. It is completely normal to lose friends in your 20s. You're evolving, maturing, and moving to new directions. That means your values shift too. Learning how to accept yourself, both good and the flaw, it is not easy. Being able to admit your mistake is a real step moving forward with your life. Maybe I accidentally do something that hurt my friend's feeling in the past, or maybe from another perspective, I wasn't actually entirely right during that conversation. But what matters most is learn how to be at peace with yourself. Because at the end of the day, it is not about the number. It's about what other people makes you feel. Do they lift you up or do they weigh you down? Sometimes the harshest words don't come out from strangers. They're from the people that we love the most. We got to learn to let things go and live our own life, not someone else. I hope my video can somehow help you release some negativity during your alone time. So if you have any questions or anything you want to share, please leave it down below. See you next week!